Hello, everyone. Welcome to your daily reading for Thursday, November 6th, 2025. Hope everybody's doing well. This is a reading for everybody, so it's a reading for the collective. Let's get an overall energy of the day. The Hermit. Alright, let's get past. Four of Wands, current, Knight of Swords, and future Page of Swords. And the bottom of the deck, Six of Cups. The Hermit speaks of solitude, contemplation, going inside, retreating for answers. In the immediate past, Four of Wands, you built something successful. You built something stable. It's a card of stability. It's a card of success. It's a card of house and home. Currently, with this Knight of Swords, something's happening quick. I like the Knight of Swords. Sometimes he gets a bad rap. He does things quick. Sometimes people think he's impulsive. Let's see. I think sometimes things need to happen quick, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's impulsive, especially if we got that Hermit card, because that means it's coming from a place where there has been some introspection. In the immediate future is the Page of Swords. So some answers, some messages coming in. The Six of Cups speaks of nostalgia, childlike energies. All right. Can we clarify the Hermit? Can we clarify the Hermit? Well, yeah, we can clarify the Hermit with the Hermit again. And Ace of Wands. Double Hermit and the Ace of Wands. There is a new energy today. There's a new energy today. This Hermit is really leaning into the new energy today. Thinking about it, contemplating it. Let's look at the immediate past with this Four of Wands. If we could clarify. Queen of Cups and King of Swords. This stability, this success was brought in with both using logic and emotion. Mature. Both inner, like an inner type of emotional strength, and an outer with this analyzing. It was nurtured. This is a great combo because it's both your emotion and reason. It came from wise mind. Your past was built, this past stability was built using wise mind. Currently with this Knight of Swords. I'm curious what this Knight of Swords is doing today. What are you doing today, Knight of Swords? Very curious. Well, bringing in Ace of Cups and moving forward with that plan. Okay. I thought maybe yesterday was a completion of all of it. I don't think so. I think that it's going to change a little bit today. With this Hermit, there's a little more reflection on it. But that spark is still here. So don't think that spark just took off and left. So I don't know what happened yesterday with that culmination. It's not too late. It's changed though. But there's some good times coming in today. This new spark this new wand, this new passion is here. It's just going to be presented differently, but it's coming in quick. And with this Ace of Cups and this Two of Wands, you remember that plan that was talked about in the past? It's here today. And you're going to have a lot of accumulation of positive experiences today. Something's going to fill your cup. You got two aces on the table. Something's going to fill your cup. I think it's this passion, this spark of passion, and you're going to. Today's a good day. And immediate future. Page of Swords, Four of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. That Nine of Swords keeps popping up. And the bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. It's about that love. I don't know if you remember yesterday, if you guys caught it, but yesterday that Two of Cups came in here with the Queen of Wands, I do believe. That connection, that strong connection to that passion, that person, place, thing, project, activity. It came in yesterday strong. It's still here. That Two of Cups is still here. That worry is still here too. There's something going on where there is this there is this tinge of what's going on, of what's happening. In the immediate future, hang on one second. I got some dogs barking upstairs. Hang on one second. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so in the immediate future, with this Four of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Page of Swords, there's going to be some messages coming in the near future where you're not gonna. Let me say it like this. They're not everything you want. There's going to be some choices to make in the near future. But the difference between the Four of Cups choices and the difference between like the Seven of Cups choices is that some of those choices in the Seven of Cups are kind of like illusion or delusion, and you really kind of like have to weed through them. Yours, and with this Four of Cups, they're all there's no illusion or delusion in them. They're all a cup of love. You just get to kind of sit back and contemplate and decide what offer you're going to take. But it does bring in a little stress because it's stressful. It's so weird. But when we have multiple choices, sometimes that brings in that stress. Like, I don't know if it's kind of like going to. I don't know if everybody has this store in where they live, but like if you go to like Aldi, they go in, they got one can of corn, they got one can of green bean, they got one can of chopped tomato. Well, they might have two cans, but you know what I'm saying. Like when you walk in there, there's like one choice. Like, and so when you go in there, it's like it takes like 20 minutes to get everything you need because everything's there. Like you don't have to like. But it's nice to go into like a Deerberg's or Schnucks and have like 4 different brands of green bean. But it also takes a minute. You also have to like stand there for a second and like, oh my goodness, well, Del Monte is on sale today. And so like those might run through your mind, so that's what that Four of Cups is. It's like all the offers are good. You want a can of green beans? They got 4 different types of green beans. But you do have to sit there and kind of like weigh out which green bean to get. I don't. The Page of Swords is going to help because the Page of Swords is going to bring in some messages. So in the near future, it's a time to listen. It's a time to listen to that, to those messages that are coming in, that internal insight. If we could get a couple cards from the universe, some words of advice from the universe. Justice and the Hangman. Man, we keep getting that Hangman. And the bottom of the deck is Four of Wands again. When we get those repeating cards, just means that the universe is saying, hey, kind of look at that. I meant what I said. Kind of look at that a little bit deeper. Four of Wands twice on the table. It's that stability. I think what the universe is saying is, this is stable. So even though this Knight of Swords is like sitting in the center of this reading right here, and I think the Knight of Swords gets a bad rap. Sometimes things move quick. You're coming from a place of the Hermit. You're coming from a place of where you sat with this, you contemplated it, and you're even contemplating in the future too. None of this is flippant. You have the Hangman, you have Justice. You're thinking about how all of this can be done in a balanced way. You're thinking about how all of this can be done with the right perspective, with bringing in all angles of perspective in a balanced way, in a fair way. I think that this reading today is all about how to accumulate positive experiences in your life with this beautiful spark of passion. You have this beautiful spark of passion, and how to do it in a way that's fair and just. And I love how the Hangman is sitting right here next to the Knight of Swords, like, hey, Knight of Swords, I'm going to take those reins for a second every once in a while, because you do move kind of quick. I think it's going to be a day of joy. Embrace the kid-like curiosity and have fun. I hope everybody has a fun Thursday, November 6th, 2025. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.